We made it. Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. How's it going, MFC? I was watching you play. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I ended up getting bored. I played all the way through. I did all the Divine Beasts. And I did do a good chunk of the DLC. But by the time I don't know. Like, I never beat it. I never beat Ganon because I was just bored. But I heard that you liked the story. I heard you talking about that, which is good. Bart's, come to me. Mother? And I fully expect that. I have a very unpopular opinion on Breath of the Wild. Over here, daughter. Father. Reina. Galoof has no memory. He's going to be immune to this. Grandpa, over here. Who are you? Oh, I just can't remember. Yikes. Uh-oh. Prepare yourselves to have your life force drained and become one of us. Who the hell are you? It would seem my powers don't have an effect on you. I'm Siren. I've drained the others of life, but you may go as long as you do not interfere. Not a chance. Why do you insist on protecting them? Because they're my friends. Don't be dazzled. Open your eyes. Yes, he slapped him. Don't slap a... Oh, you slapped the women. Dude. Dude, not cool. We're back. We're back. Bart's opened his eyes, Reina opened her eyes, and Ferris opened her eyes. Good job, Galoof. Alright, let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble. Steal. Slow? Alright, that's not acceptable. Nothing to steal. Alright, is this going to be one of those kind of games? Where stealing is just not a thing? I hope not. Bolt did 0. Good to know. Nothing to steal, immune to magic. Change to undead. Oh. Fire? That worked. Oh man, the crits. Cure. She's undead. Cure her quick. It only did 80. Should have cured myself. Or Galoof might die. Never mind, Galoof's not gonna die. Because this is an easy game. 5 ABP. Feels good, man. A bronze shield. We currently don't have anybody that can use shields. Galoof, we owe you our lives. Aw, it was nothing. Hey, don't blush. I ain't blushing. He's flexing, and now they're laughing. Silly old man. Oh. MFC, I tend to agree with you. I like those kinds of stories as well. I just felt like there wasn't much. There just wasn't a lot there in Breath of the Wild. I don't know. Which is not necessarily a good or bad thing, right? I mean, that's a pretty typical Zelda thing. The story's largely the same. There's a little bit there. I don't know. At any rate, I'm glad you're enjoying it. As much as I... Don't tell Raz I said this, by the way. I'm swearing you out to secrecy. This is the trust tree. For as much as I poo-poo talk Breath of the Wild, I can definitely acknowledge the game has merits and is definitely a good game. I just don't think it deserved all the accolades that it got. I don't think it was the game of the year or the game of the decade or all this hoopla that everybody threw on it. I don't think it deserved all that, but it doesn't mean it's a bad game. Burrito. How do we open the world map? Square? Square. Can I zoom in? I can't. This is not a very useful world map. Let's check this way first. Looks like there's going to be nothing over here. Punch, punch, punch. Oh no, wasting my mana. Bighorns aren't even... It ran away. It's magic, Trappist. That's how you speed swim up a waterfall. GG Zora armor. Two things I did not like the inventory system in Zelda. I guess is the really big gripe that I had with it. I hated the way that they did weapon durability. It's just dumb. It feels bad to constantly be losing weapons. There's nothing to work towards. You just get something, it breaks. You replace it with something, it breaks. I can see merit to it. It's just not for me. I don't like it. And I very quickly got annoyed by how often I felt like I had to switch my armor. Okay, let's switch to the stamina set so I can glide forever. Okay, let's switch to the Zora set so I can go up this waterfall. Okay, let's switch to the climbing set because I have to climb a cliff. I don't know. I got tired of that very quickly. I think just because the game doesn't make it easy. Instead of just, yeah, I don't know. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. And I think Raz is going to like it too. Although I suspect Raz might not be able to dislike it. Raz, if you end up watching this VOD, I stick to this comment. I think you've hyped it up enough in your brain. It doesn't matter how good the game is. I think you're going to enjoy it. So, congrats on enjoying Breath of the Wild. Agreed, MFC. Agreed. I was mega bummed the first time I got like one of the really badass looking ancient swords and the ancient spears and stuff like that. Holy shit, this thing looks awesome. Attack, 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 broken. Alright, I guess I'm back to using a Boku bone or whatever the hell. Boko goblin bone or femur or whatever the hell it is. And to be fair, once you get further on, you end up getting weapons that have higher durability, so it's not as big a deal. But there were definitely, like, I ended up fighting, like, I don't know if you've been in the shrines where you have to fight, like, the constructs. I'm assuming at this point, because you were, I don't know how far you ended again today, but I'm assuming you've been in some of the shrine areas where it's just a big arena and you have to fight a construct. Those were annoying as shit, because when I was doing them, and I might have been doing them well ahead of when I was supposed to, but the first time I tried to do one of them, I broke every single one of my weapons trying to kill the thing. It's like, well, this is dumb. So I ended up just kiting them with bombs, and that's, from that point forward, that's how I did those, is I just used bombs. Because I wasn't going to waste all of my weapons trying to kill the stupid construct. I do think the way they did the powers in the game are really good. Like the magnet. I really like the magnet ability. Yes, we're gonna have so much gold when we get our gil. I don't know why I'm calling it gold all of a sudden. I'm not actively playing, and I don't think I have played a game in forever that referenced it as gold. I don't think I need to go through the mountain. I'll step foot in there first, just to see. The menus are definitely... There's definitely lag there. So what am I looking at here? Looks like if I go south, like, am I trying to get to, like, the plus signs? I'm unclear. The plus signs must be places to go. So there's something south of me. That's probably the town. I'm going to step foot in here just to see. The North Mountain. Rock cutter and stones. Agreed. 100% agreed. Stones hit really hard, apparently. I can't tell if that's one thing. Oh, it's not. Okay, they're two separate things. It's gotta hurt your fist to punch a stone. Bart's learned flee. It's a little disappointing that he's a thief and he can't just use flee. I don't think I like that. Probably not supposed to be here yet. Cat. Nice counter. Ferris, you're the best. Oh, the miss. No. I like that the cat doesn't necessarily have wings. It looks like it's actually got wings, like it's wearing wings. You can see its arms are sticking through the loopholes. Oh, bullshit, MFC. You cannot give a pass for that. That's not okay. That right there is a fanboy thing to say. Calling you out on that right here. It's not like there's some crazy magic formula that they need to try to figure out this first pass out of the game. They have ample experience to know how to do this. They consciously made these decisions, and they were bad decisions. That's not a pass. They were dumb. They did it stupid. And I'm a Square Enix fanboy. I won't give them a pass on that. I actually enjoyed Final Fantasy 15, but they screwed the pooch with it. That could have been much better than what it was on release. And Zelda could have been too. Could have been. Alright. I'm not going to be able to stick in here very long because I am taking a lot of damage. I'm assuming I'll have to come here after the town. So we're going to exit and go to the town and see about getting better armor, I think. All that being said, it will be super interesting to see where... Actually, both of those series are good examples. It'll be super interesting to see where Breath of the Wild goes, or not, where Zelda goes, and where Final Fantasy goes. Like, what are they going to do with the franchises? I'm very curious. I mean, you can't really say that on Final Fantasy, though. I guess the biggest thing is they switched the engine. But it's not like the design of Final Fantasy 15 was so crazy different from other Final Fantasies that it just threw them for a loop, right? 15 was, I mean, it was a Final Fantasy game. You had the car and the world travel, stuff like that. But you still have a world map. You got dungeons. You got your random encounters scattered throughout. I don't know. They changed the engine, but the core, I mean, the engine is not the issues that Final Fantasy 15 had, right? Those other design things, and like the story junk, which Squaresoft should never have an issue with story problems. That's their bread and butter. And similarly, I don't think Breath of the Wild is any different from like a Majora's Mask or an Ocarina of Time. Yeah, the world was bigger, and the engine is different, but they've done open worlds before that have dungeons scattered throughout. I don't see it as being any different. Oh, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, that stuff was all open world. I don't know. My take on it was Nintendo is kind of like Apple. And I've made this comparison before, but I think Nintendo and Apple are very similar in that they take these ideas that have been around in some form or another before, and they try to change them and make them different. Whether that's because they needed to be changed, maybe, or whether that's just because we're Nintendo/Apple and that's what we do. We make this our thing. And sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's bad. And durability is a good example of that, right? Like, they've never had that before. But games like Witcher 3 is a perfect example as a game that kind of competes with Breath of the Wild. It's like, they had durability. We should add durability. Are we going to do it like Witcher 3? No, we're going to do this the way Nintendo wants to do this. And it was just a bad idea. I'm open for debate on that, but I don't see the actual design other than the scale. The scale is bigger for sure. There's no way you can deny that, right? I mean, Breath of the Wild's got a pretty huge world, but as far as design, I feel like it's not that different. Purple flowers of the North Mountain are poisonous. Oh. You came from the ship graveyard, right? You're not spooks or anything, are you? I don't think so. I could be, though. It's a very happy-go-lucky town. I'm faster than you. "50 years ago, flying dragons were used in battle. Now the only one left is in Tycoon." Oh, I didn't know that was the last dragon. Holy butts, man. What happened to the last dragon, then? The world may never know. What do we got? Dirk, longsword, wooden rod, and staff. I don't need any of that, apparently. Let me just check your pots for miscellaneous loot. Don't mind me. It's okay, I'm a hero. I'm destined to save the world. Bronze plate. I guess we need 2 of these. 2 cotton robes. That's it. Nobody can use... I have no tanky characters in my party. None. I don't know, that's probably a really bad idea. Can't do Optim on you. Bronze plate. Maybe they'll have a relic shop. That would be nice. Cotton armor's better. Cotton armor. Bronze plate. Hopefully they have a relic shop here. Oh, a magic shop. Level 2 magic, perchance? Maybe. Possibly. Sleep. Protests. I don't know what protests is. It doesn't tell me which ones I have. I don't like that. It needs to tell me which ones I have. Dang it. I don't want to accidentally buy a spell that I've already got. Come on, game. Creature comforts here. Let me have some of them. Ye old pub. We can play the organ. We're not very good, though. I'm getting better all the time. Got a world map? Press the square button to view it. This is delicious. Yikes. Oh, man. Oh, did you hear about that huge meteorite that fell in Tycoon? Oh, man. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get rid of this ability. A flying dragon and dragon grass? Oh, man. I'm going to be rich. I hear told dragon grass grows in the hills up north. Oops. But the crabgrass is choking it out. Look at all this stuff. We got 1,000 GP. Oh shit. Is that it? Why did it come all the way back here if there's nothing? Oh well, we got 1,000 GP out of it, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to be really hard pressed to take away that ability to see the secret stuff. It's going to be difficult. That's very, very handy. Very, very handy. Does not appear to be a relic shop, which is a little unfortunate. The Kingdom of the Walls is south of here, beyond the sea. There's a machine there that amplifies the power of the water crystal. We've got to stop it. How can we get to Walls? No more boats around here now that the winds died down. And no Hydra either. Ooh, too soon, Galoof, too soon. Oh, sorry, Ferris. Bart's, can't you think of anything? Let's see, winds died out. Ocean's out. If we can't use the ocean, then... Lizards and other hibernating animals can't stand the cold. Yeah, I'm glad to be back into this style right now. I kind of wish I'd played the other games that way. Can't get to walls unless you have a ship. If we can't use the ocean, then winds died down. Won't be many more boats either. Yes, I'm aware of that. Stop shaking your head. Our town's port number is 1, but there aren't any boats anymore. If we can't use the ocean, then ... Now that the wind's weakened, no... Oh, damn it. I gotta stop talking to the sailors. All they're gonna do is complain about the wind. Hell yeah. The PlayStation 1 blockiness. There might be like a minor celebration on our hands when we get to 7. Several people are looking forward to that quite a bit. Trappist in particular. Come on, how do I get there? Feels like I should be able to get down to that area down there, right? Oh, here we go. Ice rod. Oh, shoot. Look at us getting all the good stuff. I knew there were secrets. Oh, that's so good. Magic power goes down. That's funny. Still worse. Still worse. Alright, let's go to the item shop. We have oodles and oodles of gil because we didn't need to buy weapons and any of the expensive armor. So we can stock up on items. But what do we have? Antidotes. Get some of them. Get some eye drops. Some maiden kisses. Some cornucopias. Some softs. That's kind of expensive. Phoenix Downs are 1,000 a pop. Damn. You know what? Why not? Nah, we're probably good on tents. There, we got, look at that, we got all kinds of stuff. Yes, Winnight, what kind of burrito did you get? Oh man, burrito sounds so good. I'm having tacos tomorrow night. I like taco night. Although I think they're gonna be... Actually, I think I'm gonna do grilled burritos, actually. Trappist, have you ever made like a, or anybody else, have you ever like made grilled burritos? Like, what do you do to grill them? Like I've done before where I use like a panini press, or I'll just grill them on the stovetop, or I'll put the burrito together and then I'll actually grill it to get it crispy a little bit on the outside. Interesting that it shows the zeros in front of my money. I guess I know what the max deal is going to be. $16 games left. So many Final Fantasy games. Yeah, a little bit of oil. Or do you do that after the burrito's already made? Because for sometimes when I'm doing like soft shell tacos, I'll fry my soft shells up in oil. Because that makes them not at all healthy, but oh, so delicious. So delicious. I did learn that apparently I do that all wrong, because in the past when I've used oil to fry up my tortillas, I always use just a teeny tiny bit of oil. And I've since learned that I should actually be putting enough to fully submerge the tortilla in the oil, which seems weird to me. Ferris gained a... Ferris earned chakra. that sounds good. Chakra sounds really good. Restore HP, poison, and dark. I like it.